Hello, everyone, and welcome to Moonride. This is Dave Johnson, and today we are channeling the man in the moon. There's so much going on politically right now. It's difficult to know where to start and ask questions about anything. I gotta tell you, sometimes it seems things are changing every 10 minutes, which is really a good thing. I think change right now can only be for the good. One thing that I keep getting Pompeo's face, so I'm just supposing that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm just going to leave this open and see what Man in the Moon delivers to me in terms of things we might like to know for the next few days. All right, so Spirit, why are you sending me my Pompeo's face? Not one I necessarily want to look at. Why do you keep telling me about him? Well, this is really interesting. I see his hand with a dagger in it. So he is on the offensive. So what does the dagger mean? I feel like he could be putting it in Trump's back. Yeah, that's what I see. He's doing something to Trump. Spirit, why do I see Pompeo with a dagger? Yeah, Pompeo is a very duplicitous character. It is foolish of anyone to trust him, and they have. So, it's funny because Pompeo's far away, and then he comes up really close to me, and it's almost like, again, it's lots of circles this week. Things are circling back, and it's like when things circle back to him, he looks like a caged animal. He's like gonna fight you no matter what. There he is with his knife in his hand. It's almost like he's cutting a cord with someone. I really wonder if he isn't gonna really screw Trump over. And it almost has a feeling like cutting off a connection to a network, and by that I mean like Fox News or something. That's almost it's almost like a cable or something that he's cutting off. Uh, so Spirit, tell me more about why is Pompeo? Why does he have a knife? Yeah, and again now I'm seeing the White House. And again, I see him strike Trump right in the middle of the back with his knife. So why is Trump stabbing him in the back with his knife? Sorry, why is Pompeo stabbing Trump? Here's another thing. He's trying to do it discreetly. He's trying to stab him in the back and then back away, like, oh, I don't know who did that. I wonder if he's going to use some kind of subterfuge to undermine Trump. And I get that Trump is too deluded to notice. He doesn't get that Pompeo is doing this. I get Pompeo taking notes. I get Pompeo talking to certain senators like McConnell. Yeah, he's secretly having conversations with these guys about getting rid of Trump. He is so deluded. Pompeo really believes that he could be the next president and that he just has to play his cards right. Yeah, he's actually, he's a little bit nervous for himself that he's, seriously implicated and could go to jail. But to tell you the truth, he's actually so arrogant that he thinks that he will get away with that and that he could just blame it all on the president. And that this will make his career. He actually thinks that he will be the chosen one after Trump. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, he really thinks the spotlight will be on him in a good way. It won't result that way. The Republicans in Congress don't seem to like him. And it's not having a lot of a positive effect on the American people who would support him. It might even be argued that this was Pompeo's idea for some little time, that actually he's been planning on this for a while. Yeah, watch Pompeo because he is actually not a stupid actor. Many of the people Trump has chosen around him are stupid. Pompeo is not stupid. He is actually smarter than Trump, and he knows how to manipulate things, and he knows how to appear to be a supporter and not really be one. He is well skilled in being a two-faced guy. He's really good at that. Hmm. He learned early how power works. I see Catholic school. I'm not sure if Pompeo's Catholic, but he learned in that school early how power works and how you can manipulate situations to get your own advantage. Mm. All right. And is there anyone else? I keep seeing Stephen Miller now. And I always see Stephen Miller almost as like a vampire, with like blood coming out of his teeth. Because, he would eat one of those refugees at the border. He would eat them for lunch if he could get away with it. And I don't mean figuratively, I mean he would literally dine on them if he could. So why Stephen Miller now? Hmm. This is the thing about Stephen Miller. He's going to be the only one Trump is left with. Everyone else has pretty much abandoned him. So it's not just that he will be relying only on Stephen Miller. He will be the only thing that Trump is known for. So the legacy of this, very ugly character and his cruelty to children, that is all the White House will become. There will be no other motivations for voting for Trump. It will just be those people who really like his kind of cruelty that will continue to support him. And it will be maybe even possible that Miller will push Trump further and further as Trump becomes more and more desperate. He will identify more and more with this character and more with that very specific portion of the population that enjoys the Republican Party just for the cruelty of that party. All right, anything more for Miller? I'm also getting, I think it's Kirstjen Nielsen, who was the border guard, the border czar, I think. She's coming up now, and I'm thinking that she's got something to say. I do see her speaking in front of Congress. I think Trump asked her to do something illegal, and she's being honest about it. This will be another key thing because nobody thinks of her as this kind, generous, liberal person. She's right from the middle, right from the heart of the Republican Party. And she is very slightly ashamed, just a little bit ashamed. So part of her speaking is really in earnest. She really wants to tell people that's part of the plan, but part of it is just to shield herself from further accusations and crimes. Realize that every time one of these people does it, that it encourages 20 more people to do the same thing and to be the whistleblower. So the flood's already started opening. These are just particular cases along the way that will be important as we go down the road to impeachment. February, might be done by February. Something gets done in February. It might be that that's when they go to the Senate and start the actual trial. Yeah, it will not end well for Trump. All right, thanks for watching.